Super effective. Cutting edge. Got more than a flesh wound. Right in the face. Thinks you're right. The wouldn't be surprised if you met again. That's just awful. Watch your step around here. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Let's see. Says you need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much Clearly, you haven't come here to waste time. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
Hey, Gord, what's going on, bud? How you doing today?
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure. Won't hesitate to carve out some revenge on those who hurt them.
Army costume? Yeah, more or less. Got a camo jacket. It's pretty nice.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there.
Everyday boss. Yeah, well, gonna be taking on Sifu with this group. So, clan boss, I guess.
The outpost
Mini
belongs
boss?
to your tribe now.
Oh, didn't have to. Oh, never mind. This was just an outpost. Yeah, that was just. Yeah, it was
He
just.
says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Never mind, I wasn't at the main outpost. At the main place when you said an outpost. Ooh, I got a bow staff. Each tribe has its own tribal weapon. If you defeat the rival tribe, you acquire its weapon. By helping your own tribe, you've acquired its weapon. You're now allied with a tribe. You can decide to switch your allegiance and ally with a different tribe. Go to the tribe fort and talk to your Sifu to change your alliance.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Says you're lucky to have the honor.
Is that how it is?
Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. You seem to get along with the Jagni tribe, which doesn't come as a surprise as you share an ominous outlook on life. But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porcupine needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porcupine at the end of the East Route. Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help. He knows things that you need to know. The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change that. Thinks you look like you enjoy the night just a little too much. Says you'll see each other later.
Where's the food?
He knows things that you need to know. Wishes you goodbye.
Let's go check out these shops. Nice.
Nothing beats the darkness. Wonders if you would have turned out better if your parents didn't have much help.
VHS tape. That's definitely for selling.
Seems like the Tree of Life dying is taking everything down with it. They have a friend having troubles with the bellows. They're just not working like they should. Could find that windy pal and help them out. They're these big things that make wind. Says you can probably find their friend wandering somewhere near the bellows. The blow pal can give you more details about the bellows. They hope. Without the bellows, the folk round here will suffer. Hope you can help fast. Figures their friend isn't just blowing hot air and would be able to solve the situation with a bit of help. Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Hopes your custom is worthwhile. Would be disappointing if you walked away empty-handed.
Each vendor is specialized on a particular type of items: melee, weapon parts, ranged weapons, gear parts, clothes, or mounts. Going to vendors and browsing their stock can be a great way to find better parts for your gear. If you're missing a specific part to craft a weapon, you can always check the nearest vendor. You can purchase items from vendors provided you have enough green currency in the form of a leaf. Oh, that's what that leaf... Oh, okay. Price of an item is listed on the right. Green is gathering specific bush or selling items. You're able to sell to a vendor by going to the sell tab. You don't have to worry too much about this yet, though. You'll find items in green as you explore the world. Yeah. So that's what this stuff was. I was wondering what these green leaves were. That's the currency. We will go with what increases. I guess guns are their own thing.
The fresh air has done you good.
Better gear. 'Cause, still don't have the parts. So I guess you can't mod the gun you start with. You can't like do anything with it.
You could make something amazing. Fill your fists.
I'm gonna go there. Alright.
Papuno.
Wonders why you're in
What time
such a
is it in
hurry.
your
They've
place?
got plenty of
7 in the
stock.
morning.
It's shopping time.
Alright. Oh, get down.
Figures Looper Lupin is so strong he makes us all feel weak. But they know where you can find a strong-making machine, a muscle squeezer. That sort of thing can make even someone like you. Says it's a machine that makes your arms bigger.
Oh yeah?
Once you find the muscle squeezer, you just got to figure out how to use it. It's all about moving heavy things, so you should be great at it. Maybe we can't all be like you, but you can be even better. Says you're the one who can make the best use of it.
Alright. Any other quests?
Believes the rot at the trunk of the Tree of Life has changed everything, even style. Most just dress in whatever rags they can find. Their pal Juju, though, makes clothes that'd make anyone look fabulous. Says there's no way you can miss him if you see it. Thinks that art like Juju's is even more vital when the world is winding down. You really could use some of that yourself. No reason to stalk the earth in ugly duds. Says you would be abso-fabulous.
Abso-fabulous. I wonder what's up there. Oh, an upgrade bench. Upgrade your gear. Upgrade benches can easily be spotted by these balloons. They are usually found in villages and outposts. And upgrade benches, you can upgrade both the quality and material of your item. This will cost resources, but will significantly improve the item. Each part and add-on of the item will be upgraded. Items with more parts will cost more to upgrade, but the benefits will be higher. Ah, that's cool. That's a lot of points, though. Definitely
Dawn
worth
must
it
be
if I had
coming
stuff.
soon, because it's awfully dark right now.
Oh, okay, so there's a separate one for your gear, too. Alright. Let's get down to business. Alright,
That's a ganote. Easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. A pip bush that's nom-nom for the ganotes.
found a pip plant. Glide under it to gather the pip seed. You can use pip seeds to tame free roaming mounts. Glide under it? What the hell does that even mean? Oh. Okay. You can move and shoot while mounted. The mount will stay where you left it if you dismount. Acquired mounts appear in each slot of your transport menu apart from the top slot, which holds the mount selected in your transport menu. If you want to call the last mount you used, push down. Go to the transport tab to select which mount to spawn from the top slot. That's cool. Runs very graceful like. Alright, let's go see Goop. That's a story mission, right? Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, question is, how do I get down? Triangle. Okay. Get on the same way you get on.
Don't trip it, just keep moving. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Check and see if there's anything on this outer ring. Doesn't really look like it. Can't get in there. Maybe till later. You have
The
anything
story
good for
has
dinner
got
tonight?
to keep moving forward.
Exits in this place. Makes sense.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open. Breathe a little lighter now that day's returning. Let's see.
Yangu, aje tahu. Tu sampai tujuan mana?
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance.
Kantua.
Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
See? On my side. Go, Dark, go.
instincts can be truly awful.
The fun thing is always the right thing.
Next time, look at it with a clear heart.
Duckly duck duck.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like?
Tengo.
Best to stick close to the shore then, where the goo isn't so deep. That's like being close to your friends who can help when things go wrong. Figures the world is a goner. Even the goo will go gone. Wishes you hadn't done so much to make the goo even gooier.
Rakia.
Wonders why you're flapping around with the Jagni. They spend too much time nesting to do anything fun.
Yatu Buwila.
Figures you must have met different Jagni than he has. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff. You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before the apocalypse. His best guess is a power tanker hit a reef and went under. Getting wetter by the minute.
Uh-oh. Guess there's no way you can get out of that. I jumped on that rope. Paying down, right? Poor fella.
You already missed the sky, don't you?
What? The hell was that about? Alright, so...
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I keep messing up which button turns which way. Of course. Look like the cat needs. circuit puzzle box. You select which light to use with the left stick. Change the color, but square with X. I mean, cross. Switching the color of one light will also change the adjacent light. Use the moves you have to light them all green. Oh, yeah, we're playing lights out. You found a climbing spot. Use the yellow movement controls to move the next ledge. Jump away to stop climbing. Okay. Oop. Didn't hit that dodge button. Should have attacked when it's doing this really bully thing. Damn, I'm just missing these bears.
Made it count.
Oh, that's a pretty good heal.
Take a moment to absorb the day.
Oh.
Slice and dice. You're absolutely drained.
Oh.
You're fading. Make that one dead.
So tanky. Yeah. honest, like the dodge doesn't like you have to like give it a second for the attacking to stop so you can dodge. Google Eye parts you found in Google Eye parts box. These boxes have been found around the world and contain parts for you to customize your Google Eye.
Gross. This place stinks. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators
What
and
is that?
activate the framework. We all share the same
Oh,
destiny.
that was. Never mind,
Destruction
I'm outside. There's a
or
tree.
survival.
I thought that was something else.
Mukam. Saluya. Afanya. Tenko.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net.
Kandwa. Bauta sare turnupuana.
There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks.
Turtua pawanuika manutai baradrado.
That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him birth. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it.
Use normal movement controls to drive the goo glide. You can boost speed of the goo glide by pressing L3. To customize the goo glide, jump on it and use the calm mount button.
Nice addition. Feel that watt breeze blast by. Welcome to the surf archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. All good things end. metal ride.
Biomutant, enjoying it? Yeah, pretty good, bud. How you doing?
You're poking around Hockburg, a prime village.
You found a resting place where you can restore your health and key or just pass the time. Not really. That's cool. This is it's one of the yeah.
Says nowadays
Sweating my
everything
ass
seems to
off,
be
sick
falling
of-
apart, even fire. Could you help out with the fire beacon? It's gone out. They can't reach the fire beacon to relight it, but you could. Says it's supposed to keep lit forever. Shocked it went out. Says the fire beacon's not too far, just keep your head up. Sometimes you can still see the smoke coming up from it. And if you see their mother, please send her home. They miss her. Says they think you're smart enough to figure that out. There's a serenity about this spot.
Oh,
It's a place
okay.
for rest. Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day. Says you'd think with the world dying, everyone would stop trying to figure out ways to blow it up. Not so with Boom. He just keeps figuring out new splody things. The noise is awful, but the bust craters are even worse. Tells you to just listen for the explosions. Hard to miss. Says Boom's grandma used to be big into explosions too. The old lady taught the young Boomer everything she knew. He blasted right past her now, though. Thinks you and Boom will fit right in.
Kids off? No, it's school's done now, bud. That's. Oh, kids off school. Yeah.
This story
Summer
is about
vacation.
a hero.
School's done for the next couple months.
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap trying to keep the area clean.
You found a scrap totem. Bash it with your weapon to gather materials for crafting weapons.
Yes, some e-waste for you. Sometimes your mind creates an illusion where it's possible to go back in time to relive a moment in your life. We all have things in our past we wish hadn't happened, and
Really?
can come to
Damn,
remember
yeah, I'll be
seeing
going
and
break
doing
from
things that
school
never
for
happened.
summer vacation till 3 weeks time. Really? They're not done till July? Well, that's crazy. This is actually late for us. Usually we're done earlier in June. Well, when I went to school, we were done at least a week, almost a week before the kids aren't now.
However,
So when you
there's
guys
no
go back,
doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Choose the automaton functionality you want to recall.
you get 6 weeks. That's it, 6. That sucks, bud.
So, you remembered the automaton's power-up feature. That's a boost.
You unlock the automaton boost. Activate it in the consumable menu to increase your damage output. I don't remember what the consumable menu was. Oh. Sometimes 7 weeks. It changes every year. About between 18th, 13th of September. Yeah, we usually go back before September, so like the sometime in the last week of August usually. Right, so it wants me to go to these benches and stuff.
It's poetic.
Gearware upgrade bench, okay. Oh, greenware broker and a... What the hell are those? They just mean these guys?
Says
Oh, okay.
thinks it's kind of creepy how strange things are getting in these. Have you heard of the potato people? You're just the one. Figures you should look in the glitter graph. They have spot still. They'd hunt. Says that.
Alright, so that's the one merchant. I gotta go talk to the other merchant then. petitions get signed from parents and kids agree to, and then the petition gets sent directly to the government that 6-7 weeks is too long off school because the kids get bored. Parents working all the time and stuff, they don't get time to take their kids out and stuff, so the petition is to take 2 weeks off summer, and those 2 weeks to Christmas holidays are spaced out. So you guys want to be more like Japanese and Asian schools, because there's Japanese schools, I think there's 3 breaks a year, and it's about summer break is like a month, and then there's like a spring and a winter break, or like 3-4 weeks. I think is how they have it spaced out.
The end is coming to the world, and everything else.
Good glider, red box, rival tribe. I was gonna say our holiday break during Christmas is 1 week. Yeah, 1 week. And then we have a break in the spring for about a week. So about 2.5 months for summer, and then a week for Christmas, and a week for Easter.
You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run Chugger. The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with 2-leggeds, like guppos in a tin. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Squint into the oncoming light.
Go on, target on the guy. No, just short of a level.
A shopperia. Maybe there's something still inside.
Really?
Chop, chop. Running low. That hurt 'em.
Ow.
Flash the slash. Your key is gone. Slack and slash. Now that's loot. There are some gorgeous colors. There's a serenity about them.
Ran
This
through the
one
damn
seems
fire
to be
and hurt
in good
myself.
spirits despite being has heard that you only follow your own personal, asks you to do the right thing. It's sad to see you're staying.
Take that light.
Really, you ought to use your head instead of your gut. Just remember,
Dark.
Didn't expect to see that. Seems that the knobs need to be aligned so the device can load its program. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Splendid. That's in order. It seems like it's loading the program. Watch you, Flex. here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Rito and his bandits make camp here. Take care. It's starting to add up.
Damn, back up. Jeez, man.
Banger.
Guys are fucking overly aggressive. Can't even
Good for
fucking
whatever ails you.
do anything.
Gotta hurt.
Motherfucker.
You might want to fall back. Swoon.
Eh. Come on. You guys hit so damn hard just for only being a little higher.
Shot. Half-lifed.
Why can't I open my doors?
Your key energy is all used up.
Okay, why can't I use my... use my items?
Take your time and enjoy the daylight. You're harmed.
Of course I am. These guys are ridiculous. Like, really?
Oh, that helps work the kinks out.
Like, they really do so much fucking damage.
You're not dead yet. Smirked.
All I have to do is take down one of these guys, and then I shouldn't have a problem with the other one. Come on, man.
Wow. What a blow.
Fuck out of here. Jeez, man. Well, there's 2 weeks Easter, 2 weeks Christmas, 7 weeks summer, 1 week for Blackberry week, 1 week for Wit week, and 2 weeks for half term, and about 10 to 14 bank holidays.
This one seems to be has heard that you asks you to do the is sad to
Nothing shines like the
You can't trust the...
Can you see how...
It's not too late.
Hello, darkness. That's me.
And by the way, this has the same level up mechanics that Final Fantasy VIII has. Oh yeah? Well then I wish they wouldn't give you gear you couldn't use until you were a certain level. Oh. Nice.
It's a brand new day.
What's
There's
wrong
so
with it?
much you could build.
Oh, I need to be level 10. Alright, so 1, 3. That's better. Oh, I don't have the.
Nothing like a
I don't
good
have the
length
stuff to
of
make it.
razor-sharp steel. That paid off. You'll do great with that someday.
When you level up your enemies level. Yeah, no, I got that, but it's just the fact that you get all this gear right off the bat you can't use for such a long time.
No going back from that. Peace from the end of a gun.
More captives, huh? I'm gonna do another outpost. No, what the fuck is that? Oh no, these guys are level 4 and 6, and I'm level 7. You can add stuff to your legs toward. Yeah. The hell is that? You found green leaf plant. Jump through the hoop to collect the leaf. You can use it to buy things later. Green is monetary currency. Ah, I got you. Too bad you can't choose to scrap on pickup.
You have things to do. Another chug tunnel. Watch out for oncoming chug-chugs. That's some good e-waste. You always find good use for things like that. Middle-lifed. The deep cut. What do you think of this place?
Streaming later too. I don't know.
What do you know?
Family's going out, and it's gonna be me and the boys, so I might not be able to. I don't want to leave him hanging by himself if I'm streaming.
So much sharper. You should be able to use that.
What level am I now? 8.
That's going to leave a mark. Carving it up. Chop it up.
Sit down, man. Damn.
Don't know what that e-waste was. Lights leaving. The Mitomop outpost. The Myriad tribe meditated here long ago. Let's see. Says they've been waiting for you. They're ready
Bud, you
to
finished this
bring
game yet?
death and destruction to the outpost. He says you'd better be.
Imatu, Saina.
Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place.
Aurugu, Wavu,
That's the idea. If everything works out as planned, the moths should cause a buzzing tumult.
Won't that cause us a problem in the long run, though?
Odd things lurk in the darkest parts of the underworld.
A lot more tunnels down here than I thought there was going to be.
That's the moth nest over there. Get to it and destroy it.
I wish you could just do air combos in general. We shouldn't have to parry them properly to do it. I'm hitting the button.
Now that's a flesh wound.
Oh, that's what the problem is. I only have one on. Also, that thing is on its way. Oh. Oh, bud.
Slashing dash.
What?
Nice work. No more moth's nest. There
So you
go
got planned
the
for today,
moths
bud?
Toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Really? That's all that took?
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. you make that work.
Oh, the tribal gear. Nice.
He says you did a great job capturing the rival's second outpost. You've earned... Thinks you earned your way in with blood.
That's cool. I mean, it's not as good, but I probably can upgrade it if I want to. Yeah, I don't really... Not even that much more attack, but it'll really slow me down. See, I don't want to do anything with that because I want to use the gun parts for something else. Let's look at the melee parts though. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that either. Nothing really, but I'll be streaming tonight. Oh, nice, bud. What are you gonna be playing?
Knowing there is a beach out there somewhere doesn't mean you need to take a dip.
Ninja gun. Oh, right, yeah.
Imagines it'll get colder as the Tree of Life dies. Nothing to eat then. But if you had a fry sparker to cook stuff, that might make it livable. If you can get it working, that fry sparker would be something. Says it's a cook box that heats up food. If anyone had the fry sparker working, you'd know. You've got to hunt for it. Once you find it, you've got to get it working. Easy to say, but you're knife sharp. Just don't break it. Hopes you eat well.
Alright. Go look for this fry spark. Ah, you know what? I should have checked more around that outpost. There might have been some more side quest stuff to pick up. We'll find the fry spark and go back.
Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Everything is at stake. That's an improvement.
So, Bud, did you beat this yet? Have you been playing this? I know you said you had an issue with some like a side mission thing, like I did with Kakarot, but I can't remember if you said you beat it or not.
There's news of a Ronin joining the tribe. Wishes the world was filled with Bop Bop, rather than Looper Lupin's horrible howls. Recall seeing a radionic hidden off in the ruins somewhere. Imagine listening to the airwaves from forever. Says it's a box that lets you listen to someone talking from far away. Thinks the radionic had to be close, although they haven't seen it in a while. Just keep your eye out for the radionic, or maybe your ears. Might take some figuring to get it working. Says you're
So, are
clever
these
enough to
actually
do that.
side quests, or these are just like location loots? Yeah, I've beaten it, but couldn't do the side quest also. There is a globe puzzle, which glitched too. I did it correctly over 20 times, but it wouldn't click and pop and see. That sucks, but...
Time to get back to it.
overall, do you enjoy your experience with the game? Yeah, that was where I captured the base. Yeah, this is where I was with the Sifu. Okay. Yeah, give this all 8 out of 10. Oh, nice. I
Complains it's
even YouTubed
impossible
the
to
puzzle.
keep
Some people
anything
had the same
safe now
issue.
that the world is coming to an end. They found a strong box once that might be able to stand up to even the Looper Lupin's teeth. It was too heavy for them, but someone like you could carry it. Figures there's only one way to know for sure. Says the strong box isn't too far away, unless someone else moved it. Just go grab
Nice,
that
bud.
strong box and haul it out.
I mean, I still want to
Too
play
good
more
to
of it, but
just
I'm
leave it.
right now I'm leaning towards like a 7. So
Without you, it's just going to rust bust. Says there's no better use for it.
side quests in this are boring. Not all of them, but I would say 7% and without spoiling it. Yeah. Like I said, it feels like a lot of the side quest stuff is just, besides like saving people, is just finding items. Like not even like technically like fetch quests, just like finding items. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Goop, and then we're gonna call it for the day. Well, yeah, we'll see how long it takes to talk to Goop.
So many different creatures live in this part of the world. Give it some gas.
Actually, before I talk to him, there's some crazy mounts, crazy suits, weapons, bosses too. Yeah. There's landmines. Use melee attack input while you're on the Goop Glide to lock onto scrap pile and move it. Wait, there you go. What happened? Oh, nice. Might be able to make a new blade now. Oh, it's a heavy blade. Of course it's a heavy blade.
Raw materials for your needs. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Yeah.
For the speedboat, you need different engines to get into deeper and dangerous water. Oh, nice.
Let's see. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wants to know if he could point you towards something fun to drink, so that you could share with the tipsy tipster. You sure look like you could use a drink. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon. Respects how you take care of yourself first instead of trying to swallow too much.
While in the boat, press down to look at
Thinks it's
what
funny
you
you
can...
wound up with the Jagni. They
I
drink
add
so
to-
little,
Yeah.
like birds.
Yeah, it changed up some of the cosmetic thing. I don't think it actually did anything for the boat other than change its look.
Can't understand that. Everybody's thirsty.
Someone left a
But who
dislike. Oh,
cares
that's
about
nice.
them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state.
I wonder if it's me or if it's the
Only
game.
lasts until tomorrow.
The dislike is
The
for.
world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surf Archipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks.
It'll not
Squeezing
be
them
you,
is a
bud. You've
great
done
way
and
to
said
relax.
nothing wrong. It's probably the game.
They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. And you don't even have to feed it.
I believe I got a dislike on the streams. Yeah. Oh, okay. I could do that way. I don't actually know if this thing's faster or not. For a 20-man team who made this, I give them a standing ovation. Yeah. Oh.
Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think people are just expecting too much out of this game. That happens a lot. I think.
With luck, you'll spot trouble before it spots you.
Nah, there's no fun in that.
That's the good stuff.
Bubba Snarfs. That's a nice punny name. I guess I can't counter him.
You're half dead.
I'm half alive, you mean? Damn. Oh, fucking powerbomb. It's funny, but annoying at the same time. Yeah, attack the tree. That helps. I'm assuming that regen in battle doesn't actually mean regen in battle. Because my health hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm assuming that just means that you regen more from your health items. Thank you.
This could be the beginning of the end of everything.
Wait, so... how the hell do I get there? Later on in the game you won't need health packs, but... how do I get up there? Oh, it's you again.
Sometimes what you'll see doesn't feel real until it brings you back to that particular moment, like stepping into a time machine. It's hard to shake these memories and their accompanying feelings. Our brains play tricks on us, so it will take effort to avoid them. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Good thing you recalled how to activate the automaton's health injector. That will be useful.
You unlock the health generator. When you take in damage, you can activate this to heal yourself. The injector can be activated by using the quick select. Yeah, so how the hell... Wait, is it below me or above me?
It's a glorious shiny day out here.
Well... Actually, you know what? We're just gonna fast travel here and call it for now. Alrighty. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you on the next one. No worries, bud. I caught you. Yeah, sorry, bud. Alright, see you later.